Alright, in this video we're going to solve Hawaii and the Hawaiian Islands. Feel led to do this. Hawaii equals half a love plus triple eight, and very obviously so. And then there's a bonus gem that in Hebrew, Jehovah's name, Hawaii, is actually the reverse syllables. I got this one from a Jewish scholar. It's so cool how Jehovah takes the glory for Hawaii. But let's do the letters first. Hawaii, and the number of strokes divides by 3, the number of letters divides by 3. Here's your 24 triple eight in the center. And then the rest is 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals half a love. Okay? Half a love plus triple eight. And remember, we've been talking about these combos all the time. Multiples of love or half a love plus 24s. Okay? Stacks of love and stacks of triple eight, let's say. And the triple eight is right at the center of Hawaii, and that's flanked with 9, 9, and 9. And this is the most obvious way to make 9, equals to 8 plus 1. And then 2 9s right there. And then count the number of letters. You have 6 letters. So again, the Trinity, who is love, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and Jesus equals 8 at 8 are perfectly glorified in this combination. And we've presented multiple ones that are stacks of love and or half a love plus 24s, triple eights. And this, and not just stacks, but in the way the letters are structured. So you got your triple eight at the center, wrapped in half a love. Too good, isn't it? Perhaps I can zoom in a little bit so we can appreciate that just a little bit more. It's fine. And that is accomplished in 6 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which divides by 3. And then count the number of strokes, it divides by 3. 3 for an H, 3 for an A, 3 for an A, that's 9. 4 for a W, and then 1 each for the 2 I's. So that's 6 between these 3, and then 3 apiece for this. That's 15 strokes perfectly, divides by 3. So, the grand total of Hawaii is, of course, 51. Whenever you see this number 51 and other combinations of love and or half a love plus 24s, think to yourself, half love, 27. Half love is 27, of course. And triple eight is 24. So whenever you see this number 51, which divides by 3, look harder to see if you can find the triple eight plus the half a love in the actual letters themselves. And you'll be astonished by what you find. I mean, Hawaii, it's really beautiful because you've got the center flanked in 3 9s. Very obvious. And so the total 3 letters and strokes 3. Perfect. Remember, it's always maximum. You just have to take the proper time to understand it all and see it all. Now, even better, now you have the Hawaiian Islands. Okay, Islands divides by 3, just like Hawaiian. Okay. In fact, Hawaiian Islands adds to 144, which is 12 times 12, which equals God bless you. So when you add the AN to make it Hawaiian, you add 15 points. Well, that divides by 3 to bump it up to 66, which equals family, equals blessed, equals happy, equals sugar, equals woman, and marriage, and a whole host of famous ones. And then islands divides by 3. God did not just give us one island, He gave us many islands. Islands, plural, divides by 3. God Himself is 3 persons, plural. Islands, land is 31, plus 38 is Jehovah, 69 plus 1. So find Jehovah in islands and find love in islands. This is so cool. So cool. The grand total is 78, which is a triple of God, God plus God. But again, there's a special number here. 78 is another special number, just like Hawaii. It's love plus triple eight. It's one of our famous numbers. There's a stack of loves plus 24s. Well, it's the simplest because it's 78 is 54 plus 24. That's love plus triple eight. Okay, so Hawaii was half a love plus triple eight. Islands is love plus triple eight. So, and you can easily find those 2 components. If you find the 24 triple eight, your job is already done. And where are we going to find that? 15. An I plus an A and an N. Amazing. It's similar to what God ordained in the word Hawaii. Okay, where you got the center 2 letters, so to speak. An A and an N and an I make the 24 triple eight. And then you've got these flanking letters, S, L, D, S, to make love. A complete love. Here it was half a love. Here it's love. Okay, so islands literally equals love plus triple eight. make some room here. Islands equals love plus AAA. 54 plus 24. And you found the two components. So like I say, God did not just give us one island in the name of love. He gave us thousands of islands. And how much love has been had on an island? Let me tell you. You know, all the honeymoon destinations. Fiji, Rarotonga, there's the entire South Pacific, the Hawaiian Islands, of course, and all the destinations that we all know and love. So, that's awesome. Islands is love plus AAA. Hawaii is half of love plus AAA. And we found the components there. And then I wanted to point out extra glory in the word islands, is you've got Jehovah, you've got I in front, followed perfectly by Jehovah. And then, structured in the exact same way as Jehovah, is the 15 at dead center, which is wrapped in love. Okay? So remember, Jehovah's name, Jehovah, Jehovah, is a 15 at the center, wrapped in love. Well, that's the exact same phenomenon in the word islands, and then you get a bonus 3 times 3 in front to give it perfectly love plus AAA in total. Wow. Okay, so altogether, Hawaiian, okay, 66, islands, 78. Wow, that's an average of 72 between them. 66 is 6 points less than 72 divided by 6. This is 6 points higher than 72 divided by 6. 72, of course, a triple of triple eights. Hawaiian Islands equals 144, 12 times 12 equals God bless you. Divides by 3, 8, 12, and 24. And then when you say the Hawaiian Islands, it pushes it up to 177, divides by 3. And how many letters is that? 6, 7, 8, 15 letters then. So Hawaiian, then becomes 8 letters. Islands is 7 letters, so Hawaiian Islands is now 15 letters perfectly, counting, which is king for 3. Center letter, the center value of islands and Jehovah. How many strokes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for islands. Okay, 13 plus, what would that be? Another 21, 34, okay, that's fine. And then a big bonus too on the word Hawaii from the Hebrew language is that it's literally Jehovah's name in Hebrew pronounced backwards. And I got this from a Hebrew scholar when he was preaching on the glory of the name Hawaii. Very cool. So we got more glory here. So here's Jehovah's name in Hebrew. It's read like in this direction, from right to left. Yehovah. And Hebrew scholars agree that this V sound anciently was pronounced like a W. It was even softer. So, you know, we read like Yehovah, and it could have been pronounced Yahweh. Yahweh. Well, wait a second. That's identical with Hawaii. Okay, in reverse. So if you read Jehovah in reverse, you go, this is an H sound. Ha-wa-hia. Hawaii. Jehovah in reverse. It's too obvious. Who takes the glory for Hawaii? Jehovah does. Okay, so remember, this is how the story of God works. This is how history works. This is how the universe works. Everything under the sun in world history has a name. And all the names perfectly, maximally, point to Jehovah. Using numbers, first and foremost, but also with other beautiful gems like this, where different languages cross-link. So here's Jehovah in Hebrew. Yehovah, or Yehovah. Well, that's read from right to left. If you stack these letters and what they enunciate with right over top of Hawaii, it's identical. This is like an I. Y. Hawaii. Y. Right there. Alignment. This is like an H breathy sound. The A right there. Wa. This is like the W or the V. Hawaii. Okay? And then this is H de facto at the front. So when you read this backwards, literally, it says Hawaii. When you say Jehovah backwards in Hebrew from left to right, it literally says Hawaii. And of course, that's what God has ordained in the English letters, Hawaii. And now you can do a fascinating study on the root of this name Hawaii, what it means, how it came to be, how God ordained the story to play out. And etymology is the fancy word for where words came from and where names came from, the story behind them. And there's a great website called Etymology Online, I believe, where you can enter any word or name under the sun, and it'll get most of them with a good story behind it. But then you can dig deeper and get the story behind how Hawaii came to be called Hawaii. Isn't that cool? But so as Jesus said, every scholar and every scribe instructed concerning the things of the kingdom of heaven brings forth from his treasure things new and old. So we study what is today by Jehovah's sovereign hand, but then we also go back to the roots of it and the ancient history of it and how it came to be, and we get even more gold on the whole thing. Okay. But I absolutely believe and know that God saves the best for last. He is ever increasing the manifestation of his glory in world history. So it's very fascinating to solve what we have today, right now, in the year 2015. But then when you go back to the roots of it, you get even more gold. It's maximum from start to finish. Let me just phrase it that way. It's actually maximum from the beginning to the end. We just have to study it all. That's awesome. 888 plus half a love. 888 plus full love. And amazingly, when you say Hawaiian, you added your 15 there with the A and the N, which is at the center of islands. And then the I's, and you get triple I. Isn't that cool? So when you say Hawaii, Hawaiian Islands, you get 3 I's, you know? The Hawaiian Islands. Now you can go even further, and you can talk about all the other islands, like, they can all be solved one by one. You can solve every single name of every single island, great and small, on an atlas. Go for it. You can do it. Cool. Alright, so, to our satisfaction, Hawaii has been solved. It's that simple. I remember I was extreme a traveler. When I was a traveler, man, I was a total extreme, like, had to see it all. I remember getting the ultimate guidebooks written by the Hawaiian Islanders. They're called the Ultimate Guidebook to Kauai. Blue books, like 4-piece, and I literally, like, bumped off every single gem on the treasure map of those islands. I was, like, driving all around in a minivan and sleeping in it. Gotta see it all, gotta know it all. Hawaiian Islands. There, done. So in this video we solved Hawaii. Glory to Jehovah.